live, Master. You have to share the PDF.
Yeah, Master, I'm doing it. Yes. Yes, Kalpana Master.
Yeah. Let's introduce, welcome all masters. Today is the starting of third week. It's yet another important chapter, which is not only you're going to use just this week alone, but throughout your life. We'll come to know why is that important. Kalpana ji, please go ahead.
Thank you. Third week, communicating with safeguards. Now you have experienced your higher self on an intimate level. You have communicated consciously for
1 minute,
years.
Kalpana ji, 1 minute. So
Yeah.
here we are saying consciously communicated consciously. All this while, though higher self was always connected with us, the higher self was guiding us, was giving us the way to go, which direction he was giving us, he or she. It doesn't matter. There is no gender at that level. It's a conscious, it's a higher conscious, which is giving us all the directions to pass this human life, whatever purpose we have taken here. So here we are seeing communicated consciously. Now we are with our senses. As we discussed in the first chapter, we are using our five senses. That is what the conscious mind uses. So with that conscious mind, now we are consciously communicating with our higher self. That is the reason it says communicated consciously. Now we are aware. With awareness, we communicate. Yes, Master, please go ahead.
For years, we can be unaware of a clock ticking in a room. Then suddenly we hear it. It is so loud we can't imagine we never heard it. That is now your experience with your higher self. It has always been a part of you, helping, directing, guiding, nudging, and prodding. Yet you did not hear it. Now you do. You know that voice is there. All you need to do now is to focus attention. Soon you will start focusing your attention on its messages, but first you must develop some safeguards. The first safeguard deals with uninvited influences.
So 1 minute, Master.
Mm.
Influences here. How we get influenced, it's all in our thoughts. We are getting fed through our thoughts. That is the means of communication. This is how the communication takes place in any other plane, not only on this earth 3D plane, but any dimension. That is how we communicate through telepathic messaging, through our mind, through the thoughts. So here, the thoughts will not be only of the higher dimensions, the higher vibrations, which are love, peace, joy, abundance. These are all high vibrational thoughts. Not only that, there are low vibrational thoughts too, like anger, resentment, sorrow, um, all the lows, whatever you think of, all those things will drop as a lower vibrational thoughts. They are not only ours, that not only we are creating that, but someone also is influencing. They are not, they are not only high vibrational beings around us, they will be a low vibrational being thoughts around us too. So this is why this chapter is very important, not only this week, but throughout your life. Yes, Master, please continue.
Since we are all connected, it is possible for other people to influence your thoughts. These people may or may not be living in the physical world we know. They may be part of the vast spiritual world, world around us we don't yet perceive. Nevertheless, they are there, and some of them invade our aura, our field of energy, and influence our thoughts.
1 minute,
The
Master.
thought.
Sorry, I'll keep stopping you because I
No,
need
no,
to.
no, no.
Yes. So, um, I hope you all know aura. What is aura? But I want to explain it again. Aura is the energetic field around us, which will be at certain distance. It that as you grow your conscious with higher vibrations, that wider your aura will be. If you are vibrating with low frequency, low vibrations, with, as we said before, the anger, the sorrow, the jealousy, all these come under low vibrational frequencies. When you are in such kind of thinking, you have an energy field. That kind of energy you will be producing around you. So the lower it is, the more dense it will be, the more it will be closer to your body. The higher it is, the wide it will spread. So this aura is your energy field around you. And it's saying that uh, not only uh, a living being in the physical world, it can be from outer world too. So what does this means? Now, Babaji is not from here. He's not, it doesn't have a physical body. He's not from earth plane, right? He is somewhere else in some other dimension. But he is helping us. How? He's feeding to us through the thoughts. And we are in a state, our body, our awareness is in a state, our aura is in such state that we are ready now. We are prepared to receive such kind of signals and messages. So our auric field, it is the energy field. And some of that invade. See, as we are vibrating in the lower frequencies, being in anger, that hatred, sadness, um, all this, when we are in such kind of frequencies, we'll have some gaps. Like the aura will be open, leaking, the energy will leakage will be there. So in such situations, anybody, the lower vibrational beings also can invade. That doesn't mean they'll come and harm you physically. No, that's not what it is. That means such kind of thoughts will easily enter into your auric field and it can influence your conscious mind. This is the reason we are practicing consciously to connect with our higher self only, not anybody else. And we are practicing consciously to vibrate in that highest frequencies by practicing being in the God qualities, that God is love, so I am love. God is light, I am light. God is perfect, God is abundance, I am abundance. So we are telling this conscious mind to all the senses that this is who you are and vibrate there. Don't go low. This is the reason, Master. Please continue, Master.
The thoughts these uninvited influences feed us can be helpful or harmful, right or wrong, negative or positive, fearful or cheerful, and even ingenious. We can never be sure if they are appropriate. Only the thoughts that come from your higher self are reliable.
See, Masters, it can be a positive thought or a negative thought, a cheerful one or a fearful one. So, how to recognize this? That's the reason we were requesting for higher self name last whole week. So we can have the proper thought process, correct direction. Why the purpose we have taken birth on this earth to fulfill that purpose. That is the reason we need that communication. Yes, Master. Please go ahead.
Need the next page.
Master, can you scroll down?
Unfortunately, most of us can't tell the difference yet between the thoughts of the uninvited influences and our higher self. Since we are masters of our own selves, the remedy is quite easy. You simply close your aura to all
Accept yourself.
except your higher self.
Yeah,
This is
one
the
minute.
first. Uh,
One. So here it's saying, since we are masters of ourselves, this is very important point. We have that capability. We are that strong. We are masters of ourselves. We can block this kind of communication. We can let go and let that come in too. We have that control. Till now, probably we were unconscious. We are just going on autopilot mode and let it happen, whatever is happening. But now we are coming to know we are our own masters. Like Patriji also said, you are your own guru. So now we are taking that control. And here in this book, a remedy is available for us. And it says that we cannot easily differentiate between the thoughts of uninvited influences and higher self. So this chapter will help us through that process. Yes, Master, please continue.
this is the first important lesson this week. Whenever you go into crowds of people, say, I close my aura to all except my higher self. Say it also whenever you feel you are in a negative atmosphere, such as around sickness, an accident, or a troubled person. This week you can't say the words to close the aura too often. After this week's practice, the times when you need to close your aura will be clear. It will be almost second nature.
Yeah, 1 minute, Master. So here we are saying, now we know what is aura, right? Our energetic field, which is around us. And that is the gateway to get our thoughts in. So now, wherever you are in crowds, see, it's not only our own thoughts which we produce, but now in the group, this group also, we can influence each other through our thoughts. This is what the group energies are. Now that we are in a unified field, it's a protected field. So now we will get a guided thoughts here in this field. But when you are out of this, when you are in just regular public area or anywhere out of this, your family, friends, or anyone, whatever thoughts it's going on in their mind will influence yours too. This is the reason why Patriji says to have Sajjana Sangatya with like-minded people, because we influence each other, not only with what we speak, through our minds too. That's how powerful we are. So whenever you are in crowds, always lock your aura. You can say, I close my aura to all except my higher self. You're giving only your purest, highest conscious. Your highest consciousness is your higher self. Higher self has all the experience. I hope you heard Chandra sir's session yesterday. He mentioned who is higher self. But higher self is like a repository. It has all the experiences of all probable ways. All probable ways means we have choice. Being here as a human, we have free will. Free will means we can choose any way. If we chose this book to read in a hard copy way, we can take a book and read this way. And we chose a PDF way. This is another probable way. It could be some other probable way. The probable way will be we hearing and through an audiobook. So these are three ways. It could be more ways than this, which we are unaware. So whatever way we choose, that will be one probable way. And our higher self acquired that much experience that whatever probable way you choose, it has that experience there stored. So higher self can guide us. Oh, if Kirti is choosing to read the book in hard copy way, she will have certain kind of experience. And it has all that experience stored there. Then If you request the higher self, like if you want higher self to guide you, it will be in future chapters. So the higher self will say, see, Kirti, you're choosing this way. These will happen. Let's go like this. Let's not go deviate like this way. If you are choosing this way, this will be your problems. Let's avoid them. Let's go this way. That's how the communication will come through our thoughts. So our higher self, all that it has all that information. So when you are in crowds, in an atmosphere of sickness, right? Sick people, what will they have in their mind? They will be in totally body consciousness, right? Everybody is like that. Now, since we are in the spiritual path, we are getting into that high consciousness beyond the body. We are going beyond these five senses. So sick people, accident area, where all the worried thoughts, that fearful thoughts, those kind of thoughts will enter into our thought system, that aura, our energy field. Any troubled person who's very irritated, is fighting with you, is triggering you, any person, their thoughts will also influence us. So at this kind of situation, at this kind of area, you need to close your aura. And you need to practice it so much that it will become your second nature. Yes, Master, please go ahead.
In spite of all your precautions, some invited influences can get into your aura and feel quite at home. These are usually people who have died and who are confused, troubled, and hurting. Yeah. Their awareness of their true nature is so disordered. They have
Distorted.
refused. Yeah.
So, uh, as I said, uh, influence can be of any being, not only physically present here, it could be from any level too. It doesn't mean if a dead person is there, it's like a ghost, like how it shows in the TV. That's not how it is. It will just influence through your mental level. Like it will just feed the thoughts, the fearful thoughts, only at that level, nothing else. We should not be fearful of any of what drama goes on in the TV serials or in the movies and all. That's for just take it as a fun way. It's not true. So these kind of influences, they themselves, people who have suddenly died, who doesn't have any knowledge of spirituality, right? Those kind of people, when they die, they will be confused, troubled, because they don't know where to go after that. The guiding light will be there, but they are so attached to this physical plane that they don't want to leave this. They want to attach to the money they have, the materialistic stuff. They are confused. And that might, since we are in this level, they might come and trouble us with their thoughts, or they might be seeking help too. This can happen. So this is what they're explaining. Yes, Master, please.
Their awareness of their true nature is so distorted. They, they have refused the help gladly waiting at their side. When you have such an uninvited influence in your aura, you can feel moody, irritable, exhausted, pained, angry, or any other emotion and feeling that is inappropriate.
See, masters, these are the examples mentioned here. When you're moody, irritable, exhausted, pain, or anger, these kind are, if you're suddenly like you're being all happy-go-lucky, suddenly you feel all these kind of feelings, then you should just recognize immediately, okay, I'm getting influence. That's not me. Let me close my aura. Yes, masters.
These influences have come and gone most of your life. They have influenced your thinking and your actions for ages. Well, those influences are now going to stop. They must stop if you are to experience your higher self clearly. They must stop if your new life of happiness and abundance is to flow easily and effortlessly.
Yeah. So these kind of influences should stop. This will happen also when we start living in the body level, in a materialistic level too. So when we are clear in our mind, in our thoughts, then the higher self signals will be easy, that messages will be easy to grasp and understand. And we need to, it's not happening on our own too, right? It's involuntary, it's happening on its own, these kind of influences. Now we have the tool to lock the aura so that these kind of influences don't feed us. Yes, Master. Kalpana Master, you went on mute.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. To clear your aura of any uninvited influences, you begin each of the daily quiet period from now on with a few simple words. These words are to be memorized. At first, you can read the words but be able to say their substance from memory by the end of the week. The words are: to all uninvited influences in my aura, I send love and light. You are each whole and healed. You are each created as love and light, and you are still love and light. You each feel no pain now, and you are not afraid. You will have a perfect place to go. And I ask my higher self, say the name of the higher self, to take you
Master, can you scroll up?
there now. Each of you go in peace.
Okay, Master. So these instructions are important. We are telling the uninvited influences in our aura. We are guiding them now because they are now not ready to follow their own guidance, to follow their own light. They are so confused because they are so attached to this worldly, materialistic life that they don't want to go to that guiding light, to their growth. That's the reason they are, some of them will attract to us because we are in the spiritual path. We know the truth. They will come and we are just guiding them. Some of them we are guiding, some who are lost and who are just don't know where to go. We are guiding them too because they are invading our aura. So these are the lines to tell them, all the uninvited influences, that they are themselves. They are love and light too, just like us. We have just this body, but we are inside that soul too. And that is the soul too without a body. That's all. That is the only difference. So we are saying them, you are love and light. You are whole and healed. Like we are whole and healed, they are too. So we are telling them, you are whole and healed, you are love and light, and you have a perfect place to go. What is that perfect place? They have their own guides waiting for them. And we are sending through our higher self, we are guiding them to go there so they can have their own instructions to follow and growth to take lessons to learn there. Yes, Master.
There is another safeguard to learn this week. That safeguard will be given to you by your higher self in the form of some signal you can recognize. This, this signal must be with you during your quiet periods. The signal is your safeguard that you are indeed communicating with your higher self.
Yes, Master. Now,
After, oh,
yes. So now, this week, we are going to experience a physical touch. We can sense it. When we are in this path, we are not only, when we close our eyes, we are not only activating our other senses. Now we are activating this sense too. There we can sense other beings too. And this being can be only when we ask. That will be our higher self. You will get a physical sense on your body. So the higher self can give you that, a tap on your body, or like a swinging or shaking or anywhere on your body, a gentle touch, you will sense that. This is how we are. We can sense anything. It's very miraculous and very beautiful course, teaching us what all abilities we have. So we can sense our higher self too through our five senses consciously. So this chap now this will teach us how that's going to happen. Yes, Master.
After you have cleared your aura of any uninvited influences and have settled down in your heart and love, think this. My dear higher self, name, please give me your signal now. Wait for some physical signal that is obvious. It can be a movement of a head or of the entire upper body or of the fingers, arms, or leg. Therefore, it is important to be sitting so that the entire body is free to move. It might even be a movement you are used to, such as fluttering eyelids, or it could be a sensation someplace like a gentle caress of or heat or tingling, or it could be a vision, either a clear picture of simply light, or it could be something you hear. There are only two certainties. The signal will be pleasant, and the signal must be given to you when you ask for it.
Yes, Master. See, this is important. The signal should come when you ask. At this stage, an initial stage, it should come when you ask. And it all mentioned how the signals will be a tingling, a gentle cares, right? And it could be your body shaking, anything. But when you ask, it should come and it will be consistent. It will be pleasant. It will never be unpleasant. It will not give you pain or hurt at all. It is your love, your pure, highest love is touching you. So it will be so beautiful, gentle. How it is God is gentleness, that is complete love, complete gentleness that will touch you gently only. So that experience you will get this week. But first, you need to clear your aura for that. All uninvited influences, we are sending them to their perfect place. That's the first thing to do. Second is lock your aura, close your aura to get anything fed by anybody else. We are just going to get fed by only our higher self. So we are going to close it for everyone and just to open it to our higher self. Then we're going to ask signal, that higher self signal. How you going to communicate? I need a signal. So I know that it's you who are communicating with me. So we are asking higher self to give the signal and we're going to remember that signal. Yes, Master, please continue.
That signal is very important. It is your signal that you are unified with your higher self and that you are actually communicating with the higher self and not with an uninvited influence.
Yes, Master, continue.
Devote your quiet times this week to discovering the signal and then simply enjoying the experience of love along with the signal. Feel comfortable with the signal and notice how it comes quite easily once you have settled into quietness.
Yeah, 1 minute, Master. Settle into quietness. What does that mean? You are not filling your mind with any other thought. And how that can happen? When you stop playing the roles which you are playing right now. When you cut down that, when you settle down into your heart space, when you start feeling that love, there's nothing else, there's no identity, but you being that love there and with all the divine qualities. When you are being there in that high vibration, your mind will be clear, your thoughts will be clear. They will not be influenced by your five senses. They will go beyond. That is when the quietness comes. In that quietness, when you ask a signal, it will be so gentle and beautiful. The communication you'll establish very beautiful communication with your higher self. Yes, Master.
This week, when you go to bed, practice the words to clear your aura of uninvited influences. Then, 3 of the nights this week, unify yourself with God. That is, think of whatever qualities of God come to you and give yourself those qualities as well. God is love, and so am I love, because I am made in His image, etc.
Yeah,
The
1 minute,
balance.
Master.
Oh,
So past 3 of the nights this week, okay? 3 nights from today on, you should be unifying with God. The first week practice, which we did, right? So God is love. So I am love, right? I am love. I am light. I am made in the image of God. You will be practicing these qualities because you have to get into that vibration. You have to make your conscious mind believe these qualities are yours. You are consciously training your conscious mind that these are my qualities. So you will be training these 3 nights. Night is a magical time, masters. That is where you get into your subconscious. So when you say all these things to your conscious mind and sleep, that is how you will be in your subconscious state too. So nighttime is very important practice. Read before sleeping or read anytime, but practice whatever is mentioned in the night. Yes, Master, please continue.
the balance of the 4 nights continue the exercise of last week. Give a few words of thanks to your higher self for its guidance and love. Then transmit your love energy to whomever you choose.
Yes, Master. So all these nights, what we were doing, we were just sending love to whoever our thought was. We were getting a thought of someone, right? I'm love, I'm sending love to whatever, whoever it is. But this week, additionally, we are 3 nights, we are training now. Now we are training our subconscious level that we are those God qualities. Once we do that 3 nights, the remaining 4 nights, we have to transmit this love. Whatever we practiced since 2 weeks in the night time, now we're going to again continue that. Yes, Master. Please continue.
During the day, this week you can continue to send love to anyone of or anything whenever it occurs to you. This is a practice you want to develop, for as you give, so shall you receive. Give love out in your thoughts. Don't be surprised when it comes back to you in the least expected way.
Yes. So here, continue to send love to anyone or anything. Anything means you can send love to any situations in your life too. When some situation is occurring in your life that you don't feel like you have control over it could be argument uh, with your partner, or your kids not listening to you, or something is not happening as you were favoring it to be happen. These kind of situations which are beyond your control, you can sit in the night or any time, center yourself, come into that heart space, feel those divine qualities and send love to that situation. You will be surprised at this moment, but it will become a habit that will change and come to your own favor. This can happen, masters. This is how powerful your thoughts are. That is how powerful you are. And this course is teaching that. And you shouldn't be surprised that it can come in least expected. You won't even expect that it will happen, but it will happen, masters. And when you are transmitting that love energy, you are sending that love. And it is happening, though your physical eye can't see that, but this is happening. You're sending, really sending love to them. They are receiving and they are sending love too. Because they soul know all this. This is the language of the soul. This is the connection. Love is a connection. Yes, Master. And this is the
So,
end of
Done, Master.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master. Master, if you have any questions till now here, please go ahead and ask.
I stopped sharing the text.
In the practice or whatever is mentioned there, if you have any confusion or any questions, please go ahead and ask so we can clarify.
Master, I have a question.
Yes, Master.
So, for those of us who have not yet found the higher self name, what about us?
Yes, Master. So if you haven't got the name yet, you can simply say higher self. Know that you are connected already. That is your highest guidance. Everybody is connected with their higher self always. But now we are consciously being aware of that communication. Just as it's mentioned in this chapter, where the clock is ticking, you did not notice till now. Now we have just calm ourselves down. Everything is quiet. Suddenly start hearing that noise. So this is how we'll calm suddenly hearing. If you don't have name, just say higher self. That's all. That should be enough. But keep asking the name. You will get that. But don't be so like rigid. I want the name right now. Give me my name. Why are you not giving my name? You should just let it go. You asked, I will get it. That should be the attitude. I will get it. It's okay. I will just, it will happen. I will get it. And do your process. Center in your heart, closing your aura, sending love. Do whatever you are supposed to do. But don't be so like disappointed. Why I'm not getting? Don't be so anxious. Oh, I'm not understanding it's been like 3 weeks. Why I'm not getting till now? Even I didn't get it first. It took a lot of weeks for me to get to. So don't worry. Just say higher self.
So, when do you ask? Do you ask after closing your aura, or when do you ask?
Yes, Master. In this chapter, we're going to first clear the aura. Then we're going to close the aura and feel that center in the heart. Then we're going to ask, because we are now aware there are other influences too, which are going to influence us. So we have to close aura, then ask.
Thank you.
Yes, Master. Okay, Masters. If nobody has questions, let's continue our meditation. Please sit in meditative posture. Let's relax. Focus on your breath. Observe the inhalation and the exhalation of your breath. We have to be in complete awareness, Masters. This precious moment you have chosen for yourself. So be with your breath. Let's not let our mind run and leak our energies anywhere. Let's not play any role now. You are not a mother in this moment, not a father, not a friend or a neighbor. partner. You are just your breath in this moment. When we pull out all those plugs, the flow of thoughts will reduce. And the pathway will be clear for our communication, the highest guidance. Let's just observe your breath. Now let us calm ourselves down by taking this breath, this energy, and relaxing each part of our body. Let's take a breath. Our forehead. As you inhale, and on your exhale, just relax your forehead. And next, on your exhalation, relax your eyes. Your facial muscles, your jawline. Just loosen it up and relax your face. Relax your throat. Your shoulders. Just relax them. Your arms. Your chest. Your stomach area. Your bottom, your pelvic area. Thighs. Calves. Feet. Toes. Completely relax your body. Let us go beyond these five senses. There are many other senses. And we'll keep discovering them as we meditate. And as such, sensation is today a physical touch by your higher self. Focus in your heart. As you inhale, and on your exhale, just release whatever tensions you're holding. Whatever is pressurizing you, all the responsibilities, all the role playing, just release them. Any sorrowful moment, hatred, anxiety, jealousy, any feeling which will pull you down in your vibrations, just let them go through your exhalation. Release it. Take nice deep inhalation. And on your exhalation, just release them out. Let them go. Don't hold on to anything. You have that freedom. You're free. And calm yourself down. All energy leakage happens through these lower frequencies. Let's gain our energies back. Let's not play any role now. Let us be here with our breath. Now, with the relaxed body and a calm mind, quietness, we are preparing beautiful communication with ourself. Let us clear our aura, our energy field, to all uninvited influences in my aura. I send love and light. You are each whole and healed. You're each created as love and light. And you are still love and light. You each feel no pain now. And you are not afraid. You each have a perfect place to go. And I ask my higher self, if you have a name for your higher self, please say it. If not, you can just say higher self. Take you there now. Each of you go in peace. I close my aura to all except my higher self. Get your attention to your heart center. This is the miraculous place. Where you have all your attention in your heart center. Let us remind ourselves who we are. What are our qualities? I am made in the image of God. We are consciously telling ourselves, I am made in the image of God. God is light. Light of the world. I am light. Light that brightens the darkest corners. Our ignorance is the darkest corner, and our wisdom is the light. And I have all that wisdom in me. And I'm consciously using that wisdom. So I am God is love. It permeates everywhere. That is my connector to everything else. God is love. I am love. God is happiness, joy, and bliss. That is my nature. I am love, light, happiness, joy, and bliss. God is perfect. I am perfect. I am with perfect health, perfect thoughts. My actions are perfect. Everything I do and I say is perfect. I am perfect. God is peace and gentleness. I am peace. I am so peaceful. My mind is at peace. God is abundant. And everything is one with God. The same abundance is one with me. I am abundant. This is my truth. These are my innate qualities. My beautiful higher self please give me your signal now. Relax your body. Just be with those beautiful qualities centered in your heart. Let the gentle touch by your complete loving self, complete abundance touch you. You are vibrating in the beautiful love frequency. Love which accepts all and everything, which looks through the eye of compassion. Which recognizes that everything is made of love. My dear higher self, please give me my signal now. I love. This love radiates my heart center. My entire body is filled with love. I am love and I send love to whoever is coming in your thought right in this moment. Send them the love. I am love and I'm expanding my love. Now fill your entire room wherever you're sitting with this beautiful love. It's radiating from you. Your energetic field is expanding. Your aura is filled with beautiful high vibrational love frequencies, which is love. Let us keep expanding. Send it to our family members, from your heart. You're sending love to their heart. They are receiving it. And as you're sending, you're receiving it as well. Let us expand even more and send it to your entire house. Send it to your plants, your pets. Let us expand even more. Send it to the entire neighborhood, city, state. Expand it more. Send it to the entire country. Mother Earth, the soil, with the seeds, the plants, the air, mountains, rocks and pebbles, all the water bodies, crystals, entire animal kingdom, the human kingdom. Let us go beyond this earth, expand it even more. All the planets to our beautiful sun. To our galaxy. Let's go beyond that. Let us send the love of all the galaxies. The entire existence. You are so vast. Your consciousness is expansive. You are limitless. There are no boundaries. Abundant. So calm, tranquil. Slowly come back to your heart center. And know that this is who you beautiful divine qualities. Wiggle your toes. Gently unclasp your hands and place them over your eyes. On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. Be gratitude, your higher self. Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, Mahavatar Babaji. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be in the unified field with you all. Open your eyes this beautiful day. If you have any experience to share, please go ahead, Masters.
Wonderful session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Master. Thank you for the wonderful session.
Thank you, Master.
People might have serious questions that could be like my personal experience. Can I talk to you separately, or is it okay to interview? Because I don't want to waste others' time.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, sure. Please ping me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't see your message actually. You know, I went
That's
into.
fine. It's okay.
I thought I already made you a co-host, but I think it went out again. But yeah, sorry.
No problem. Yeah, I wanted to share music, but that's also fine. Yes, Shruti ma'am, please go ahead.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste, ma'am.
My question is actually every time from last 2 weeks also, this time also, initial days and not being aware while doing meditation.
Mm.
I'm unable to hear and follow those instructions most of the time.
Okay.
And later on, I'm focusing.
Mhm. Later on means after meditation?
After, no, after a few days while
Mhm.
doing meditation.
Okay.
Yeah, is this like how I try to mm, get aware?
Yes, master. So initially, this is how, like, when the energies are high, which our physical body is very dense, right? We have all the energies covering us. So that light is falling on us. We are healing within. Could be that, or you're going totally in the trance. But this is what we have to be in this course. Conscious, being conscious is important because we need to follow the instructions. So when it's okay, if you're feeling like going deep, it's okay, go. But later on your own, in your quiet time, when you feel like you're very aware, then start practicing this on your own and say those instructions. All instructions, these are all uninvited influences, sending them to the perfect place, closing the aura, centering the heart, and asking the higher self signal. These all practice in your quiet time. When you are when you feel like I have enough sleep and I can be aware, that time, if you want, put this audio or any audio again and go in meditation again. Try to be aware. It's a practice. It will take time. So don't worry if you're feeling sleepy or going deep, but later time, try to be aware and practice this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Master.
Namaste, Masters.
Namaste,
I,
Master.
I just wanted to quickly share my experience about the name of the Harsham itself. So I immediately got a name, but then I did not trust it. I thought, oh, maybe I need a better name. So I waited like a couple more days. Then I got some other names as well. But then this first name kept coming back to me again and again. So I just thought, let me just check the name, the meaning of the name, since it is there in my mind. So when I looked it up, it translated to the one who is the giver of liberation or mukti. I'm like, wow, this name wasn't bad. So, and then since that name kept coming back to me, and I was able to accept it and then move on with it. It's just that I felt I need to have more faith on whatever thoughts are coming to me. And it's amazing how the universe listens to you. The higher self just gives you whatever you ask for it. We need to have faith for it and patience. Thank you.
Yes, Master. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that is our conscious mind. It interrupts. It needs logics, like why this name, that name. But you got that assurance that what now it is what it is. So you're accepting. This is where you're being in that love. You're accepting. And this is what, when that one particular name is consistently coming whenever you're asking, that is your higher self name. And good that you accepted it. Thank you for sharing your experience.
Ma'am, on the same regard, I have a question. So, if the same name, like, persistently coming, like, in your thoughts, that is also a higher self name, like, I'm not even able to think other than that name. Like, I'm just still confused if that is the name. But, same name is repeatedly coming in my thoughts. I don't want to, think about that name because it is, I feel it is like very, very high name. I'm like, I'm not, not expecting that name to be my higher self name. So I'm like, still, but only that name is popping out in my thoughts. No other name popped up till now, except that.
Yes, Master. So here I want to say, thinking. You are not thinking this. You are being fed. This is why we need to pull out everything else. No, don't keep any expectations and don't play any role. And the names, the book itself mentions that if you getting the Jesus, Mahavatar Babaji name itself, don't be surprised because that is the purest conscious there. It has all the qualities. So when you are getting that name and that is consistently same name, that is your higher self name. So don't put your conscious thought there. Why this? Oh, logically. Oh, am I really this? No way, I'm not that. This is what your logical mind is playing with you. So let's go beyond that, beyond this conscious. What? Beyond the beliefs which we were thinking till now. That is why clearing your mind is important. Calm. Then when you get in that calmness, in that beautiful qualities, that is the name it is, and you accept it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
So masters, practice this clearing your aura for uninvited influences. Though this week it will not be that much, but coming weeks we will be practicing even more. So you should keep repeating so that these words will sit in your subconscious. These are affirmations. You are directing a thought for not coming to you, but to reach their own destination. So keep repeating that and close your aura. Your energy field should be protected and locked. It should be closed. There should not be any leakages so that any other thoughts don't get fed to you. Only your higher self thoughts. That you need to practice that. You have to train your conscious mind to that field. Just now we have an example of how we are not accepting because our conscious mind using logics of whatever is sitting based on our beliefs till now. That's the reason we are not accepting. This is why we are switching the mode. Now we are getting into the mode of that beautiful qualities and attracting only what is necessary for us, and that is only given by your higher self. So close your aura, ask for signal, practice the signal, because this is going to help you in future. And it will be so beautiful that it will automatically come to you when it is needed. That is why we are now tracing the letters so we can form sentences later in the life. So let's trace the alphabets. Let's practice. Let's repeat and request and get used to that sensation. And it will not be painful at all. That sensation will not be painful. It will be gentle and pleasant feeling, pleasant sensation on your body. Masters, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Master. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you. It was a wonderful session. I think Kanchana Master have a question, I guess. Master, if you want to ask, would you like to ask the question?
I have already clarified that one. Okay, but I'll ask Master. So, yeah, my question is same like Lalita, but the higher self name, for me, it's getting like pictures. It's not like wordings or something like that, but I saw picture, and later on, I'm just looking at that name in throughout the day. So is it possible getting the higher name through by picture?
Yes, Master. It's mentioned in the book. Through pictures, through visions, through voice. You can hear that too. And it will be so prominent that it will keep repeating. Some image will be keep repeating. Some name will be keep repeating in front of you. These also will happen. That is the signal we need to accept. If the same picture is keep repeating when you are asking, not by itself, when you are asking, it is repeating, that is your higher self. Name.
Yeah, but my question is, so the picture is it's God picture. So I'm thinking, how can I be the higher self? I think that is my question. So
see, this is the training, this is the belief system we have that we are different from God. And this is why the first chapter itself it says, God is love, I am love. So the difference which you put, the barriers which you put between you and God, you are now merging that. You're saying, I am love. God is love, I am love. God is light, I am light. So what are you? You are that God itself. You're training that to your conscious mind now, because everything which we have written till now in our mind, that I am different than God, I will not have that qualities at all. How can I be that God? This is what we are thinking. Now we are changing that thinking pattern. So if you're getting that God's picture, believe that that is your higher self, because that is the complete truth. That is the that is abundance of knowledge. Wisdom is there, and you are getting connected to that. So now you're getting so beautifully guided by your higher self. That is your higher self. So accept it.
Yeah.
This is clear signal and clear message. So just that is, don't go into your conscious state, conscious mind with your senses. Don't use that. Go beyond and accept it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Master, there is another question, Master, in the chat. Are higher self names unique? Is it possible that multiple people have the same name? What are the different ways you get to know higher self name?
Yes, Master. It can be unique, it can be safe, same, and higher self is a group of consciousness. At that level, there is no separation at all. If my higher self is certain name, your higher self name can be same too. So it will be same, or it can be unique too. It is to you to communicate. And the ways to get your higher self name, there are many ways too, but it will come at the third phase of this book. Right now, we are just practicing only one way by requesting it and getting it. And the getting way is, just now we have seen example of, you get in a picture form, the name will be flashing in your vision, you can hear, your thoughts will pop up. So these are multiple ways you will be revealed to. And there are other ways too to get the higher self name, but we are not going to that level yet.
Okay,
Okay, Master. Hope it clears your questions.
Master. Thank you.
If nobody else has a question, can I?
Yeah, Master, please go ahead.
Shravanti, can you be clear? It's like little hard to understand what you're talking about.
Am I clear now?
Yes.
Okay. So, Master, first thing is it, today when you were saying like expand your love and all, and this has happened before too, when you feel that that sort of calmness, and you feel when you're expanding and there's something spreading over. Um, what's happening with me is it's nice and peaceful, and I feel like I'm expanding, but all of a sudden this intense itch in my throat that I cannot control, and then I burst out in cough, and yeah, it's hard during that time because I feel like my energy is scattered or my heart is racing. Then until then it was calm, but then my heart starts pumping and racing. Does this have anything to do with the energy, the way it's spreading, or like is it cleansing me? I don't know.
Yes, Master. It happens. That's what the cleansing. We have so much stored in our emotional body that there are blockages. And as we are, it's like the pipelines which are cluttered are being flushed out. So let that happen. If you feel that there's a pain there, hurting there, just send love to that part wherever it is hurting you. You can beautifully heal yourself. Say, I am love. I'm sending love to this. I know I'm giving you attention. I may have been ignored you because we want to speak a lot, but due to our situations or circumstances, we will not speak. We'll hold it, and that will become a block. So just say, I know I've been blocking you. I'm not letting you be free. I'm not releasing you. Now, because of this love that is releasing, now I address you and I'm sending love to you. So wherever it is hurting in your body, you can send love like that to your body. Any part.
Mm. Master, since the start of this course, since 2 weeks ago, um, whenever I start sitting in meditation, I feel these energies. I feel like I'm going deep, and then uh, I start hearing this sound like this sound, and initially it almost I couldn't focus on the audio, like or whatever the host or it's if the record is being played, the
Mhm,
sound goes on simultaneously, and I can neither focus on that or this because since the sound is like this, like I was like I don't know what this is. It took me time to find out where that was coming from, whether it was external or internal.
mhm,
And yeah, even today, when you were speaking, there were times when I zoomed out and I zoomed in. So when you were saying, give me your signal, I didn't tell the first part. I just said I could only hear the give me my signal now. And at that time, I again heard this like loud, and maybe for a split second, and it stopped. So what does that mean then?
This is for you to answer, you to ask. If you are asking and that signal is coming, and that is there is communication happening. I cannot sit and say that, Master, look, this is happening to you because of that. You have your own communication, your own message way of receiving messages. So you have to be your own master. You should not rely on others. This is the course that is teaching you. If you're zooming out and getting that, ask why I'm getting this noise. I need clear message. I cannot comprehend this. I cannot understand this way. Make it a way where I can easily understand what you're trying to convey to me. And now you have a tool to close your aura, right? Close your aura, clear your aura, close your aura, and ask your higher self. If you are still getting the signal, that means there is some communication happening to you. And you need to understand that. And you can communicate beautifully with your higher self and say, this way I'm not understanding. Can you change the way of communication and give me the way which I easily understand? I can understand and follow it. You can do this too, Master. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you. Yeah, this is what I want to teach you all. Let's not rely on others. Let's rely on ourselves. We have the beautiful communication with the higher self. Let's practice to get that message. So be your own master. And this book is teaching you that. Good that you are getting these doubts and these kind of experiences so you can step furthermore to next level from here. So if anybody have any more questions?
Let me stop the live, ma'am.
Okay.